Sure, I'm here.
Okay. Sent it to third party. Got it. है ना? नहीं, उसके बाद बंद करना है तो कैसा? मेरा वाला हटा दो, ये गेट कंफ्यूज।
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this last session of webinars in 12th Asian Metallurgy. Before we move on to this session, I would like to give you a brief about Asian Metallurgy. Uh, Asian Metallurgy Show started in 1997 as a ground exhibition. First, it was held at Nehru Center for a few years. Then it was held at Bombay Exhibition Center, Goregaon, for next few years. And then after COVID, we successfully transformed the whole show on digital platform. So 2021 we started, 2022 we continued, and this is the third year of digital format of Asian Metallurgy. Now, let me tell you what is Asian Metallurgy, what the show comprises of. In digital format, the show comprises of one virtual exhibition where the visitors from across the globe can visit this exhibition. There are steel, metal, technology companies displaying, showcasing their technologies, their products, their services, and one can visit the exhibition 24/7. And the other part, which is also equally interesting, is the series of webinars. You see, we have been conducting these webinars in this show for since 18th of December, and we had first discussed about the future of auto industry. Then we had discussed the green steel making concept and the technology and the process of green steel making. We also discussed the digitalization drive in the metallurgical industry. Then we discussed zinc, future of zinc. We discussed future of foundries, and we also discussed subjects like the beneficiation and pelletization. And today morning we also discussed the very important subject in the metallurgical industry, sustainability. So sustainability session was also equally good. And now with all these technical and business related topics, we have the last session, which is slightly different, which is slightly special for the metallurgical industry. It is a motivational address. We always are uh, so engrossed in our professional activities, in our day-to-day work, in our drive to succeed, in our race to succeed, I would say, that we sometimes tend to forget, not tend to believe, tend to forget the meaning of life, the concepts like meaning of life. Why are we working? For whom are we working? Why should we work? So these are some of the basic concepts of life which we have to deal sometime of other. And for this thought-provoking address, we have invited a very special person, very experienced and very knowledgeable. I would like to introduce Mr. Sapan Kumar Bardhan. Sir, very good afternoon, and thanks for sparing your time for all of us. And thanks, welcome to this very special session. So, Mr. Sapan Kumar Bardhan, I would like to introduce him in short. about his credentials, about his experience, uh, uh, about his professional life. He is a seasoned professional with 48 years of rich experience, excels in total quality management, TQM, life coaching, human resource development, integrated management systems and assessments, training and business consulting. A civil engineer by trade, he holds professional qualifications in TQM from IRD INC USA and AOTS Japan, complemented by numerous national and international certifications in lean management, IMS auditing, and business process re-engineering. Sapan Kumar Bardhan, a motivational speaker as well, and author of Unfolding Success and Embrace Balanced Leadership with Human Face, transitioned from a successful career in the public sector, notably from SAIL to Setuso Bilai Steel Plant and to a private sector steel industry in 1994. In 2002, he founded his own venture offering training, consulting, and assessment services to a large organizations and MSME clusters. Known for innovative training techniques, Sapan has transformed the outlook of senior management executives and supervisory staff, fostering profitable leadership. His impactful programs have been well received in prestigious forums, including WCTQ, ICSQCC, Winners Forum, ICQCC, and NCQC. Sapan's articles such as Quality Excellence through Daily Work Management and Management Reviews and Mission Ekalavya, People Transformation through Education and Training, published by ASQ and professional magazines like Steel World and Metal World, showcasing his thought leadership. Beyond his professional pursuits, Sapan is actively involved with organizations like Ramakrishna Math and Mission, Brahma Kumaris, and Mahavir International on social and spiritual front. So you see, the person is right from the professional career to spiritual excellence. So I'm extremely happy that Mr. Sapan Kumar Vardhan has spared his time for all of us, and I now hand over the charge of this session to Mr. Sapan Kumar Bardhan, and we are all eager to hear his address. Mr. Sapan Kumar Bardhan.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this special session. The session is not special because of me. It is becoming special because of the special people joining this program. And before starting this program, I would like to convey my sincere thanks from bottom of my heart to Mr. Dhyanesh Chandikar, good friend of mine. And he was looking for this type of program. I said, okay, I am there with you. And whatever you said, you are good or bad or you're best and most experienced. It is the opportunity I feel, somebody feels that you should come and, share with people, which I agree. But giving an opportunity becomes, and it's an example of, one's great heart. Otherwise, everybody does of its own. So thank you, Danesh again to all of you, you especially, and all the participants who are there right now or maybe joining within a few minutes now. Thank you very much. And I will start my presentation. And before we start, I will like to introduce Mr. Ajay Agarwal. Ajay is there.
Yeah, I'm there.
Ajay Agarwal is there and he is at Khargar. I am at New Panvel and he is sacrificed his regular job for 2 3 hours and then he is helping me technically. I am not very sound on this, so he is going to support me all those. So with this all only words, and I would like to start my presentation. And it's a request to all of you that please don't take this as an just a one presentation by someone I attend. Okay, I attended. No, you don't do that. Please give your full attention to this presentation or rather talk, and then whatever you have any queries, maybe last after the duration is total 1 hour approximately. During the end of the session, you can certainly raise questions and I would be happy to answer all those queries. So please, because this is going to be 1 hour, I feel there's going to be very, very value added for all the participants present here today. Okay, and somewhere, sometime you may feel slightly, few seconds here or there, because online program, basically I conduct live programs. So this is, I think, only my second program online. If there is some mistake, so please excuse me. I'm just giving you in advance information. Share. Slides. Yeah.
शक्ति की मशाल हम जलाएंगे, प्रेम के प्रकाश को फैलाएंगे, भेदभाव हो नहीं यहाँ कोई, ऐसा एक परिवर्तन लाएंगे।
If you are in office or maybe at your home, you can dance. Nobody is going to watch you. You dance. I'm sorry, I can't dance.
शस्त्र जो उठाता है वो शस्त्र से मिट जाता है, प्यार जो बरसाता है वो प्यार सबका पाता है, प्यार जो बरसाता है वो प्यार सबका पाता है, हिंसा को अहिंसा से मिटाएंगे, धरती को स्वर्ग हम बनाएंगे, कभी कहीं भी अशांति हो नहीं, ऐसा एक परिवर्तन लाएंगे।
Okay, thank you very much. I don't know, some of you have danced or not, I don't know, but you would have danced because in the race of earning money, bread, butter, roti, chawal, dal, we forget to enjoy ourselves. We must also, ensure that out of 24 hours, other than good sleep and other than working hard, maybe at shop floor or business, maybe you are entrepreneur or maybe the plant head, maybe 10 hours or 12 hours. Whenever it is required, you will be there, even 24 hours. But rest of the time to enjoy myself first. If I am okay, healthy, and mentally very sound, I am able to take care of not of my family, but the entire community and society. So title of this program is, as it is there in front of you, Building a Profitable Culture. So now question will be, what is culture? Organizational culture we have heard. What is profitable? Because in this world, everybody wants profit. Either you are in business, if you are in an executive in a factory, how long, how fast I get a promotion, how much increments I'll be getting this this financial next year. So this goes on, and so profitable is there, but there has to be some culture. And normally in the corporate style, we say it's a corporate culture. Corporate culture, but what? To achieve profitable culture. And when you talk about profitable culture, one is in the materialistic world profit, so money and etc. But one thing we tend to forget is spiritual world. I'll explain you in next slides. So ultimately, this profitable culture, if I say only for myself, which most of us are doing nowadays, self, it means we are a selfish type of people. But we must also try to contribute to organizations wherever I am working. Whether you are working, you are an entrepreneur, or you are an executive, or you are a worker, you must contribute, must contribute. Don't wait for CEO and entrepreneurs to give you tasks. Why we can't come out, sir? You are telling 50,000 ton. Or not I. We'll all together at the plant will give you 51. Why there should be target from top? Why can't we? It is possible because based on my experience, I'm telling it is possible. So organization, then ultimately it's a society. Without society, we cannot stay, we cannot live in this world. Ultimately, it's a country, country matters. Country first, is it right? And then I'd like to, as Mr. Chandekarji has explained, I have taken many years ago Diksha from Ramakrishna Mission, and fortunately, the President Maharaj of that time who gave me this, mantra and all, is the same fellow who suggested our Narendra Bhaiji. He has told not to use G. Narendra Bhai, so don't come to become a sannyasi. You have in future to contribute to the country. So don't do, and that's why he has, marched ahead in this field. Next is the Brahma Kumaris. Brahma Kumaris I like because within last 3 years I have come to understand that who are you? Who am I? What is my role? So that I'll be speaking in detail later. And Mahavir International is the largest social organization in India. And abroad we have one, and I think second is going to be open. They are also into, their slogan is love all, serve all, live and let live. And there is the problem now. Why this slogan is there? You live and let others live. Problem is everybody is living, but they are not allowing others to live. We'll try to discuss with that. And then the PETA India. PETA India is because I'm a animal lover, especially the dog. But if you go into detail, if you get connected to the PETA India, we don't know. You may be not knowing what pathetic life they are, living in this world. And we, the people, become most selfish. You see the cow. This has become a business. Milk selling has become a business. What type of torture is being given or done to the cows? So that's why I say I'm telling you, stop animal abuse. This is a disclaimer. So whatever I am going to share here today, and I have just shared for last 3-4 minutes, it is my 100% personal opinion, and I don't have any intention to criticize anybody. So please keep this in mind, and you also be very, very professional and be open and be transparent in discussing in near future. Last 2 lines I would like to focus here. Attendees are encouraged to apply critical thinking. I think a little bit missing, not all. Few people are there. It's not that nobody is there. Critical thinking and consult relevant experts for all tailored solution, whatever I'm going to explain. Now coming to this, you see how charming the handsome young boy is looking. So when everybody passes graduation degree or master's degree or whatever MBA from IIM or from any country, he feels that I have won the world. Similarly, the lady also with the computer laptop, also you see her face and see the face of the boys. But what happens when they join the company, when they start understanding what the world is, how to get money, how to live here, so then this becomes like, and before that they get married and beautiful like them children nowadays, maybe one girl and one son, and then but ultimately in due course of time, this is the situation everyone. I'm not able to talk to you when I can see you, but you will agree. Most of the people are facing this problem. And with this problem, what you are seeing on the screen, increases your stresses and the blood pressure and obviously the sugar problem. We'll discuss in there. And ultimately in any organization, it is a private or MSME and corporate, at the top level, this goes on. Nobody agrees or accepts. Thus, we cannot achieve our target because of my fault or not my thinking. I could not plan it. I could not get the requirements of my immediate customer. I have failed. Everybody will start from the raw material to the finished product. By rotation, everybody will excuse each other. And ultimately, after 2 hours of meeting, what is decided at the last before concluding the meeting, then when we are going to meet again. Okay, so coming to the profitable culture, what is profitable culture? The A is profitable culture is A plus B. It is there in front of you. Total profit. A is profit in the materialistic world. Materialistic world, whosoever are entrepreneur or businessmen, they need money, profit, and we as an executive or maybe as a worker, we need to ensure that whatever money we are getting, whatever putting efforts we are getting, how much we are going to get the package here later on. But normally, most of us are not understanding the importance of profit in the spiritual world. In the name of spirituality, what we do, we go to mandirs, temples, offer some, maybe some prayers, some fruits, vegetables, and give donation. This doesn't, that's good, okay, fine. But what actually is required, we'll discuss in next slides to come up. Now, for profit in materialistic world, what is required is the financial prosperity, obviously. Otherwise, the business cannot sustain. Innovation and productivity. That is productive. Productivity means it includes quality and quantity both. It's not only the quantity, it must ensure the quality of. And it is equally applicable not on the manufacture and production companies, it is equally applicable for the service center, even the colleges, even the schools. What teachers are doing. In the first half, I delivered and an hours program in a national meet by Government College of Education, their B.Ed college delivered and shared my view to all the teachers. I think 80, 90, about maybe 90 teachers were there. I requested them what is required to be done. And of course, I have also come to know that after spending so many years in this world. Next is innovation, productivity I have discussed. Innovation is required. We have, if you see the Indian, in a common Indian, if you see the NASA, maximum percentage of scientists are from India. If you see all corporate world outside, multi-billionaire, maybe the top 5 and the top 10 companies in the world, CEOs are Indian. But sometimes, I don't know what is there. The knowledge part, what I have heard from years back, if you refer the history, if you see the history and see the what knowledge in Indian, in that time the Gurukul system was there, we had, but ultimately somewhere we lag in implementation. Knowledge will not pay us anything. It is the implementation, implementation, and implementation. Because by implementing, you are going to prove that whatever I have learned is correct or right. And if right, how to continuously, improve upon. Then sustainable practices. I have also seen many companies, you also must be knowing, some company comes, it goes high, 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 one of the best, and ultimately after a few years, maybe the next generation takes place. When next generation takes place, those companies again takes a further jump. But other companies you see, they just go down on the earth only, on the jump ground level only. Entrepreneurship, this is also required, and I think government is trying to motivate the maximum people come for entrepreneurship and give the profit to the country as well as society and ultimately for yourself. Profit in spiritual world, the personal fulfillment. What is personal fulfillment? You see, when you go through this spiritual world, we would like to know. Now, when we say personal fulfillment, see, normally in Hindi we have heard, you must have also heard, खाली हाथ आया था, खाली हाथ जाना है. It's 100% correct. But question is, this is visible, है ना, जो दिखता है. But ultimately, what is not seen, जो नहीं दिखता, what happens? We, within our body, The soul is there. That is on the forehead. And this soul never dies. Okay, over the past so many years, it's coming and coming and coming. And like a drama or maybe cinema, like actor, actresses, we also take a new body for to play a new role in a new drama. Okay, so but during this time we forget that over a period of time, whatever good or bad we are doing to the people, we are earning money, but how are you earning? Whether we are, criticizing some people, we are kicking out of some people, we are not talking to them right, rightly, very roughly. So that also goes on to your account as a negative point. At the same time, you are also helping some people, ground level people by developing them, motivating them, giving a chance to improve upon so that they can bread and butter for their family. It is going to be added as a positive in your that performance appraisal. Normally in organization it is yearly performance appraisal. Sometime it is 6 monthly. I was there in a corporate company 6 monthly, and but it is yearly. Go on adding, go on adding, go on adding, and ultimately your next but depends on the past karmas and the past performance appraisal. What is the percentage you have got? Social harmony. You see how things are happening around the world, not only India. I think there are some issues in social harmony. We all need to improve. We can't blame that this is because of this government or this is because this government. It is up to us. We have to ask ourselves, instead of asking others what they are doing, we should also ask, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Or am I only involved in earning money? Okay, you are giving a donation, fine. Donation giving where? For what purpose? Is it going to help the people at large or what? That we need to see. And ethical values. Ethical values, companies have, they display also ethical values. I don't need to explain ethical values. You are all aware of. So total profit is A plus B, that is balance, legacy, and continuous growth. Balance is we have to keep a balance. One is the balance and the leadership. My second book says embrace balanced leadership with a human face, which also touches upon the spirituality. The balance it between all. Okay, if you go totally spirituality, they may not be correct. Where from the bread and butter will come? Where from you will earn money and give the society or maybe any organization like Brahma Kumari, Ramakrishna Mission, Mahavir International. We have to give the money because they are there as a people who have assembled together to help the people who are in need. Legacy, whatever is coming from your past, grandfather, grandmother, over a period of so many births, and the continuous growth for all of us. Profitable culture. Now, question is how? It's very easy to discuss and give a lecture as I am doing, but common question is how part. So what I personally feel, it depends on the leadership and role models. I think we need to have more number of leaders having role models in this world, fine, but I am restricting myself to our country only. There are few leaders, there are some role models also there. I would like to mention here leadership. I can't, the Ratan Tata ji, multi-millionaire, billionaire. But see his behavior, his language, his body language. And I'll just going to give you a short example here. My second book I sent to his office as a gift to him, and mentioned, just put a sticker there and just requested if he can devote 5 minutes to me. I want to meet him. Ratan Tata, there are lakhs of people are there. Very, very influential people are there around him. Where is Sapan Bardhan? But I am surprised. There was a call from her secretary directly coming to me and called. You gave me your email address and shared that he has restricted himself in meeting people. His health is also not so good. So, except a few people where he must, meet for maybe some rules, regulations, or maybe some societal work. He has stopped here. But what has impressed me at the end, the last sentence in letter, it is there with me. Say, one mail was sentenced on Ratan Tata sir's behalf. The letter says, since he is not able to meet you, Mr. Sapan Vardhan, please excuse him. For a few minutes, I could not talk at home. Who is Sapan Vardhan? There are crores of people. Out of 140 crores, there may be crores of people like Sapan Vardhan, and the person like Ratan Tata says, please excuse me, please excuse him. What? You count yourself. We are not here in competition in this world, who is great, who is not great. But let us ask, we will not say. If anybody is listening this and you also convey, please ask yourself, ask your heart, what type of leader you are. Okay? Then the education and awareness. Education is a continuous education and there. And awareness is also required. I think a lot of degrees, diplomas, masters, IIMs are being, given by many government and private organizations. Many organizations are there, many colleges are there. But the basic awareness of etiquettes, basic awareness regarding how to help the needy people in this society, how to, how to get embraced with that nation first. I think there is a gap as far as awareness is concerned. We can sit together and come out with a solution, and individually also, because it is me to decide. It is me. Nobody can dictate me. No Kanun and rule can say you have to love your country and all. It depends on how faithful I am to my country. Collaboration. If I see the, I want to rise, I have to make from 1 million to so many million ton, from this ton to this ton, alone, it is not possible. It is just not possible. A team is required and having collaborative approach among us. It may be the people working with you, maybe the consultants, maybe the technocrats, maybe some foreign expert, maybe some, political leaders. Collaboration is required. And ultimately, what after 40 years, 48 years of experience, I am saying that for everything, every organization, irrespective of whether you are from medical college or education or manufacturing or any service center, it's a TQM, total quality management is required. When I learned TQM, the basics of TQM in 1991, while working in Bhilai Steel Plant, I learned TQM, and when I started and realized that TQM, if it is there, you are meeting God. You're treating people as a, God, the common people, the TQM. Now, when you talk about TQM and profitability in materialistic world, this is a one simple picture in front of you. I will not explain too much, but I'll just say continually enhance level of satisfaction. Now, when it talks about satisfaction, whose satisfaction? I will explain in next few slides. External customer, internal customer, functional and employees and society at large. Improve business results. That's why businesses are there. Business has to improve. And ultimately, it is monetary. Money is also required. But what is the percentage of benefit you are getting? What is the percentage of, ultimately, what is coming to our pocket in the pocket of entrepreneur? Is it 20%, 10%, 50%? Can we think of something out of this, what the society has learned? Here, I would also like to mention that whatever I learned, and I firmly believe that what is the objective of TQM, total quality management? Objective is implementing the total quality management by heart in reality at ground level, not on paper and standard operating procedure and work instructions and quality manual. You earn profit, go on increasing your profit, and out of profit, you develop a new factory. You open a new factory in the vicinity wherever you feel or wherever it is required. And in this factory, you give employment to people residing near the upcoming factory. This is You are paying, like so many organizations are there. Lakhs of people are working there. So all good things, all the plus points will come to the entrepreneurs of the organization. As far as Jindal Steel Limited is concerned, I saw one slogan, one late, I think OP Jindal Saab says that where people see walls, I see the window. Just see. Where people see walls, I see the window. And that's why where Jindal Group has come. And all the segments, all the fields they are coming. And I will explain after maybe 5-10 minutes. Recently, I was involved with Jindal Steel Works Khopoli unit in Maharashtra only. And I will explain you. Everybody is satisfied with the culture they are having. And we got involved with them. I will share you how the Jindal company is going up. So this is because of the legacy they have got, because of the risk their father and maybe grandfather must have taken in building continuous improvement culture across organization. It is not only production, it is the HR, human resource management. Human resource, the important part of human resource management is human resource development. Human resource development, when we talk about it, is also the development of the people who are on contract. After 6 months, 1 year, in many places, I have seen, oh, they will go away. After 1 year, they will not come back. Why to waste money? Please invest on this money. I am sure most of them will not go away. And anybody goes away, they will take the name, whatever I have learned today, whatever experience I have today, it is because of this company. And your positive points will get accumulated in your karmic account for sure. Focus on enablers to get the results. Yeah, this is, I'm talking about the materialistic world. Structured approach is required. Strengthening human capital management is required. Very, very important, and many organizations is lacking. Training and hand holding also. Training is fine, but hand holding workshop is necessary. And process transformation. One is the people transformation. And if people are transformed, then they will be able to transform the processes. For what? For what? Customer delight. It's not customer satisfaction. It is customer delight. Whatever customer is asking, you give something extra. And so that he gets surprised. Oh, this was also there. Nice, nice, very nice. This company will continually in the process of growing up, up, and up. Next, the customer delight is external customer who are buying our products or services, even the students, whatever they are getting from the colleges, private or government, and society at large. External customer and internal customer. All the process owners within the organization are internal customers. Normally we fight. I showed you that photographs, people are fighting to each other. Nobody is agreeing that if the productivity has gone down, I mean the quality or I mean the quantity, who is responsible? I am responsible. It is my mistake. I will improve upon. Everybody will help, including the CEO of the company or plant head. No, 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 I know. And then 1 hour goes on discussing who is at fault. Ultimately, the total, meeting time. There was a CDO also. I don't know whether it is there. Bloody meeting. Lot of meetings, lot of times are wasted in meeting. What for? It is there online. Today, thanks to the digital intervention, every day you know what is plus, what is minus. So minus you call them, go for, corrective action or maybe preventive action. People are still not very, very clear what is correction, what is corrective action, what is preventive action. Corrective action cannot be taken within 10 minutes meeting. It requires to find out root cause analysis. Root cause analysis, it requires a CFT approach, cross-functional approach. In many organizations, as a consultant, I say the head of quality decides what is the root cause. It is just not possible. You must have a cross-functional approach, representative from purchase to the finished product, and the marketing people. Sit together with a common theme, thinking of the organization's value addition, you see, everything will come. Okay. So last is this. What is TQM is how it is possible doing right things right first time and every time. Doing right things right. The question is doing right thing right is different, but doing right things, who is going to decide what is right and what is wrong? That's the again struggle. There's a dispute there. What is right and what is wrong? And to decide what is right and what is wrong among human being, actions of human being, the machine and the material and the steel and the wood and the paper will not say. It is the man who decides. It is the man. If you the computer you are there. In one of the auditing, I went and they were using SAP R3. I said, how this comes? I think there is some issue in the output. He said, no, 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 it cannot be. Hello, how? Hello, no, we are using SAP R3. Hello, boss, SAP R3 is fine. But who is giving input to SAP 3? It took 30 seconds to think immediately. Apollo, sir, I have understood. It is the human being. I say it is you. You are giving input. If inputs are what you are providing is not correct, the result, how the result can be correct? So they say, okay. So doing right, first of all, you decide what is right and what is wrong, and what is right to understand that to you must go or adopt a different lane to walk that is of the spirituality. And once you understand and start doing, do it first time and every time. This is negative continuously. We talk about continual improvement. Where from the continual improvement come? If you can't do right things right first time every time, the continual improvement may not come. And then innovation and Kaizen and whatever is there. Structured approaches like it is DMAC, define, develop, deploy, deliver. So you have to define what is to be assessed, develop an action plan, deploy, implement, deliver, and sustain. That is a again $1 million question nowadays. Okay, okay, you have improved, but how to sustain? It's a very challenge. You can say we all know this. You'll talk about Six Sigma DMAC. I say, based on my experience, if you follow total quality management, everybody from top to the bottom adapts and ritually follows the total quality management action, you will achieve zero defect products. You will achieve zero defect services. 100% guarantee. Maybe 1%, 2%, okay, we can sit together. And again, instead of going or entering into a blaming game, let us decide here if it is a mistake, okay, other people as a team will help us. Even I may also commit a mistake. Other people should come and help me. If somebody else is committing mistake, I will go and help them. That's all. That's why I say it's a culture. The culture profitable. Profit has to be there. That's why you are in the business. Profit has to be there. Then only the workforce, executive, non-executive, their futures are safe. Okay. So common objective is achieve, define goals on time. This is very important. One is the quality, one is the quantity, and another is on time, delivery on time. How that, which pizza, Domino pizza. See the challenge and the risk they have taken. If we can't deliver within 30 minutes from the order placed, we'll give you free. And you must have also seen or watched a ad of this pizza, Domino pizza. I think some actor, Paresh Rawal, yes. Paresh Rawalji said, tang, bell rang and then open Domino pizza. So because there was a rainy season, lot of clouds, lot of rush, and Ravesh ji thought, if I order today, so they can't deliver within 30 minutes because the total environment is there, it's fully heavily raining. So I will get it free. But exactly at 30 minutes, the bell rang and he opened Domino. What he said? तुमको टाइम में आने का बीमारी है क्या? लग गया क्या? तो प्लीज कीप इट दिस माइंड, टाइम में नहीं आने का बीमारी है, इंक्लूडिंग मी. Time management, there are lot of people are there, lot of people I have seen, there is no management No discussion, no balance between time and management. One is time and one is management. So time management is required. When we were undergoing the training on TQM, the professor, American professor, he said, if you cannot manage time, you cannot manage quality. If you cannot manage quality, you don't have the right to stay in the business. So after we have to close. But we are not here to close. We are not here to shut down any factory. If we are earning bread, butter, whatever is there, enjoying our life with our family, we must contribute that whatever salary I am getting, whatever perks I am getting, am I getting 1% plus from whatever I am giving? Return back. It has to be returned back. That's why in social organizations say what society has given you a lot of things, what you are giving back to the society. You have to return it. And normally we involved in a lot of other disputes. This we'll discuss later. Let us go further. And this is very important. Many organizations like I think Tata's and since I am involved with the Jindal Steel, I've taken especially the Khopoli plant, lot of emphasis on human capital strengthening. Training development. We don't call nowadays a training. We call me and my colleague in our company and individual capacity. I say it is learning. Learn. Nobody can train you. If you don't try to learn, nobody can train you. So let us talk about learn. Once we have learned, next phase is unlearn. Unlearn, give those findings or your knowledge, your experiences, like what I am doing, share with others. Maybe something they could, they can get some benefit out of this. And once this is done, again we have to go for a relearn. Even at this age, 4 months back, I also attended a program. Costing was 19,000 plus GST at Goregaon, I think, Radisson Blue Hotel, 19,000 GST. I said, yeah, I am a senior citizen, so you give some discount. So say, give your profile. I sent my profile, and 50% discount was there because it was only the cost which they are supposed to pay to the hotel fellow. So I gave agreed 2 days from all the way from New Panvel. I used to go to Goregaon, and I used to be the first person to reach there. And I got a lot of new learnings. Okay, like a few things that I know they are doing. Okay, fine. It's a 2 days program. So you have to keep updated, especially on the subject you are specializing. That's my earnest request. Well, the organization, entrepreneurs, please devote, please, put allocation, of money for human capital strengthening. Here, I would like to say I would like to quote that earlier that Ispat Industries, they Mittal subs, whenever you have to propose a budget. I was really happy budgeting. No budget was cut from the human resource management. You train, you train, you train. And I also got trained in many subjects. And another thing is a kudbas. This is based on the Japanese concept. Our team Mevek has come out with this. And in one company of Jindal Steel, it was implemented. And I think the CMD, Sajjan Jildedi, visited there. I heard that. He said all the 5 organizations, I think color-coded factories you implement, it is being implemented. Kutbat is curriculum development based on the assessment structure. And that's what being done. And I am very proud to say that in the company organization I was involved, the JSL works in the Kapoli, they have done all activities 100% on time and maybe the best and the fastest among all the groups also. So credit goes to his leader, Mr. Rahul Mahakal. Now coming to the transitioning from knowing better to I have to keep my mind towards to watch also because time management also required. I think it is 3:20. We started what time? 2:50, no, 2:45 actually given. Okay. So I'll try to complete by 3:45. Another 25 minutes. We'll try to maintain the time. It says that transitioning from knowing better to doing better is the first step. Transform. You transform your that. Wow. I have so much of knowledge. He has so much knowledge. She has so much knowledge. But by having knowledge, nothing is going to happen in reality. It has to be implemented. It is to be seen. You know, there has to be some evidences. Then only it is possible in reality. So TQM, again, I will repeat. There are three processes. Quality process, which will deliver, zero defect product and services. Management process that is based on PDCA cycle. You are aware of Dr. Edward Deming, Dr. Edward Deming and Dr. Juran, two Japanese. Because of their initiative only, of course, later there were many Japanese, gurus also. The Japan went so up, and everybody was after Japan, Japan, Japanese products and all. The PDCA, and then you have to start new initiative like SGS, small group activities, Kaizen, Hensai, self-reflection. In general, it is a Kaizen, change for better. Everybody knows that. But what is important, Hensai, reflection. Sorry, self-reflection. You have to improve upon Kaizen that every individual's, technical ability, behavioral aspect, time management, everything is required to be upgraded. And 5S, everybody knows. 5, somebody says 6 because safety has got included here. But safety is the utmost important in all the factory. 5S is basically workplace management, a Jishu autonomous maintenance. This is one of the pillar of TPM, total productive maintenance. But personally, as a Sapan Bardhan, I would not go for this total thing. You go by pickup. Like for say, you implement total quality management. And recently, I attended one meeting with an association. Some senior person come here, Mr. Bardhan, the TQM, I think it starts from bottom. So I just looked back at him. He understood. Two others also understood. And said, no, it has to initiated by the top management and monitored by top management, people will do. For example, you want everybody to work as a TQM style, doing right things right first time, every time, maintaining quality, on-time quality. If it is not, you are not, top management is not able to demonstrate that, how that respect will come? You gain respect because of fear psychosis. Because if I, say something, maybe if I disagree, my increment may come down from 10, 15 to 5, 10%. So we have to be very, very strong. That's why I'm telling, and you need not be afraid of. In Hindi, it is said, डर के आगे जीत है, डरने का नहीं. Why you are afraid? If you are true to yourself, if you are 100% that what you are doing, what you have understood is right, and you can explain it, follow it. Don't get diluted by anybody. If nobody is looking after you, nobody is, recognize your achievement, one person on the top, the super almighty, is there and observing you. I have personally, witnessed this, experienced this in my throughout life, how I have traveled from a civil engineer to the TQM, then HRD, then an auditor, then implementer, then the consultant and the trainer. Who is guiding me? Who is showering blessings on me? This is the only one person this possible. It is Super Almighty. And now like people like Ratan Tata and people like Sajjan Jildeji, or even if we talk about the Khapoli unit, the Mr. Rahul Mahakal, and the other people are also there. Many, many, like for example, Ajay Premji ji, like many other leaders are, Narayan Murthy ji is there. So now they are there to help the people, but you have to work hard. We have to hard. You cannot, work for 4 or 5 or 6 hours, okay, enjoy. It is not possible. enjoyment also has a cost. You have to bear that. But how people, we say God is not going to come to your place. बस मैं आ गया तू बोल तुझे क्या चाहिए that looks good in film only, not in reality. But God will certainly send some people who is going to help you. That I have realized in throughout my life during my 48 years plus experience. And I have not I don't afraid of anybody because I know what I am doing is correct. But it's not that always I'm 100% correct. Sometimes it happened. I also have very negative points. It's not that I'm like Hindi. In Hindi it is said ना क्या बोलते हैं उसको तुलसी धोया पत्ता something like it is there. तुलसी का पत्ता ऐसा not right. I also have many weaknesses. But question is you have to introspect. You have to see if you are convinced is really it is like anger management. Yeah, it is there. It is you have to we ourselves only. You have to learn from others and but practical action plan you have to yourself on. Nobody can come and give you the action plan for that. So people process is looking after the people like the worker level. I say I feel pity on those who are on contract basis and they are afraid of either they may be telling right, but if you force upon, they are afraid of losing job or they are saying yes sir, yes sir, yes. That has to that culture has to be developed. And one of the MSME company, the father, I was there in as a consultant there. So father said, but Mr. Bardhan, I like those people who has the guts to say, me, no, sir, this is not the right. Like you are telling, he praised me. I don't know why. He said, okay, whatever is right, I feel. And I believe on that. So our job as a executive or worker, our job is to tell or apprise the people, sir, I feel this is the way. What you are, that needs the guts to say a CEO or entrepreneur, sir, what you are possessing, I don't think it will work. We should do like this. Even people don't say like this. Suppose it is not liked by the top management, CEO, or maybe your head of department. No issue. Don't worry. Don't wait for the increment you are going to come, 10%, 15%. For the most, what will do? 15 out of, instead of 15%, 10% will give. Okay, fine. But God is happy with you. God is happy with you because when you leave this organization, we'll again talk, sorry, I'll continue. Then, but while you take the people, don't say you leave this organization. Very bad. Except for 1-2% who become notorious and trying to get disturbance within the organization, they must be kicked out. But stringent selection before appointment, you select in the right way, right person for the right person, right place. Right person at the right place. Learn, unlearn, and relearn. We discussed and Kudbas the curriculum development based on the ability structure. So I say our team Mebek has developed this. Nobody has done in India so far. Based on the Japanese principle, we have developed this and we are in the process of implementing in 5 of the color-coded steel plans of JSW. And I think I'm sure a lot of changes are happening, provided all the suggestions what we are giving is implemented by the boss. The total quality is still say in one of the company I said you have expertise in TQ, not expertise. So don't use the word expertise. It's very difficult to have expertise in total quality management. But I have the lot of experience, a very nature of experiences I have. Total. So I think it should. No. I think this has become an old thing. It's not fashion, sir. TQM is not fashion. It is the principle. It's a principle of for the people. How for the people? By improving your productivity, by becoming a number one as far as customer is concerned. They by making them the delighted, all customer delighted, and they should not think of any other organization other than you. That's the TQM. How it can be, a old one. It's not a fashion. Today's fashion, winter fashion, film fashion, filmy fashion. No, not. Oh, like that. So doing right things right first time, every time we discuss. If you go by this total quality practices, effectiveness, what is effectiveness? Fulfilling customers' quality requirements and efficiencies on-time delivery as committed to customer. Here question is, I have given the right quality. During transportation, this has happened. You take the responsibility because my job is to hand over. Of course, it's a question of the transporter by the customer or ourselves. That's a different question altogether. We have to keep, we have to satisfy. And this same philosophy applies in the custom in your society and also in your family. That's why I say you have to keep that's balanced life balance. We have to see the life balance. You work hard, but at the same we have to enjoy also. And just in the morning when I said this, I think there are 90 teachers were there, and I made everybody dancing there. Kushi, what we can do? What is the costliest thing world today? What is the costliest thing in the world today? It is peace and happiness. You may have money, you may have a lot of bungalows in many countries and even maybe outside of India. You may have a very resourceful person. You have your, involvement or your connection with the top of the world. But whatever is required is your own satisfaction. That will give you the peace of mind when you go to the bed and the satisfaction, appreciation. Okay, so successful. Process to establish TQM is a quality process. I have discussed management process, people process. And for analyzing cause and effect diagram, it is also known as fishbone diagram. Those who are aware in this field, they are very, very aware. And other fishbone diagram, and another is Ishikawa diagram, because this has been given to the world by Dr. Ishikawa of Japan. So this helps in finding out the root causes. Now you say in one of the company I wanted to meet the quality head. I just saw from the door, Vardhan sahab, you come. Well, just I'll finish within 5 minutes. Don't worry, 5 minutes. A lot of people are standing there. A lot of people are standing. Then I came out. Well, okay. I started waiting, and I asked when it started. Well, just 3, 4, 5 minutes back, sir. So 5 minutes back, and he guarantees me within 5 minutes it will get over. 10 minutes. Is it possible to come to a root cause analysis within 10 minutes? Not possible. I am telling not possible. Secondly, he made all the CFT because I only pressurized that during your meetings, CFT should be there. Cross-functional team. All workers were, since CFT representatives were there, they were worker, he made people standing there. You are there to come out with the root cause analysis so that then you take action so that this doesn't get repeated. How you can make people? You have to make the people standing there. If you don't have chair, put benches there. If you can't give anything, snacks, at least put half cup of tea or coffee. You see the good things will come. So this depends on the manager. I say, yeah, what you are doing here, 10 minutes. Vardhan sir, you know. I know many things. With this, I'm sorry. I could not do it. And one more important is feedback session. Feedback. Whatever I am doing, whatever one is organization to organization, and one company tried to implement, but some senior persons, they are not okay with this. Internal customer satisfaction indices. How raw material is, satisfying the production people, how production people is satisfying to quality people, how quality people are satisfying to, packaging people, and from packaging to delivery and dispatch. Easy. There may be some irritation among the people, from different reasons. No issue. No issue. We have to be loyal to the organization. We have to be loyal to the customers because they are paying money, and they are paying money, hard-earned money. Even businessmen who are, buying our product, they have also put a lot of efforts and money, and they took the challenge. Their, existence in this world is a challenging one, and there are thousands of people coming in, working under that person in this organization. We have to look at beyond picture, in a big picture. We have to see a big picture, and from big picture to the small and small and small down the level picture, take action. How it is not possible? I am giving guarantee, follow the total quality management, zero defect product, zero defect services, possible, 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 100% employee satisfaction will be there. Everything is possible. Lot of grievances are there in on the organization. I was at very senior level. What should be done? If I don't like this, why should I have a meeting for a conflict resolution? I conducted a program last week there on conflict management. Why it is required? You see that conflict doesn't rise up. Conflict doesn't come up. What I did in this organization, I developed with the people of IT department, develop a grievance handling system online. But any issue is there, 48 hours with the HOD. From there, it will come to HRD head, as to me, and then the plant in charge, then to ultimately the entrepreneur. And I also said, if I find anything just false complaint are there, then appraisal will take care of. 50% problems sorted out then and there. And out of the problems, they used to come. There is some, disputes are there. They used to come. I will, as a HR head, no timing. If I am not busy, please knock the door and come in. You tell me what has happened. It is my job to resolve the people who are working down the line, were making steel on the process, were making wire and cable on the process. My job is to ensure that, because if I ensure that, they will ensure quality at that level. And that quality ensure will be, we can take a prime price and sell, and the organization will excel, and it will be shared by many. I know cable and wire company, excellently they are going good because of the management style and taking care of the people. Okay, the feedback is required. Nobody is 100% perfect. Nobody is not perfect for even 100%. Somebody, it may vary, 80, 20, 80, 20, 70, 30. But some people, some negative thing is there. Most of the people are having positive. We have to collaborate. We have to make a team. We have to make them what for we are here. The society as a large, a little bit of spiritual touch, you see, everybody will be happy. Personal development, I think another, I have 10 minutes. Goal setting, continuous learning, spiritual connection, self-regulation I have discussed. I have to be fast. Now, additionally, what is required for personal development is spiritually connect, stability and appreciation in criticism. Appreciate, okay, you must be happy, but at the same time, criticism, be stable, team meeting and how to be part of them. Just don't go and make your attendance as I have attended meeting. You have to contribute in the meeting. Think and decide what do you want. Practice listening to your intuition. Very, 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 very important. Practice, listening to your intuition. Most of us, including me, maybe if you talk about 10 years back, I was not listening my intuition and the result was not good. Okay, overcoming mental pressure and stress. Don't postpone your happiness. Positive thinking and visualization, positive thinking. Everybody says CEO of the company, he may also deliver lecture on the positive thinking, but he himself doesn't have a positive thinking. The people are watching. People may not be having degree, diploma, first class or from IIT, IIM, but they know, understand who is, talking what. Increase your inner beauty, making communications clean and beautiful, crossing negative situation with the spiritual power, overcoming frustration. Crossing negative situation will come, bound to come. So it depends on how spiritually we are connected and we'll overcome. If not today, tomorrow. Even when I was in the process of connecting it, there was the internet issue. I got disturbed. Okay, no. Because of my touch with Brahma Kumari, no. She was okay, fine. But now it will come, it will come. I think sixth attempt it came. Everything was right. Otherwise, we would have started this program quite late. Overcoming frustration. The photographs I showed you on the, I think, third, fourth slides, it was a frustration, a form of anger. You can't change the past and the people. And one thing I will say, everybody commits mistake. I also committed mistake. The people, instead of helping, instead of giving, one-to-one session, if you start defaming him, this defamation will come back to the people who are doing this. It is guaranteed. I'm giving you a guarantee. We not come out. But if we stayed, we counsel, we give, we motivate. Yeah, Bardhan Sahab, how it is, then I have heard that. Talk to him. People don't talk. I have heard about you. I have done you. I have seen you. Talk to the person in one-to-one and tell, is it correct or not? If it is, it may not be correct. If it is correct, you will describe the under what circumstances this was done, what situation it will done. You can't. So you should. This is also there because again Newton's third law. Whatever we are giving to the world is going to come back today. If you are 30 plus or 40 plus or 60 plus, sometime it is going to come back to you. Sometimes say, Arey, he was at very low level. He started with a scratch and now he has become a millionaire. Why? He must have done some good work. You see the companies, they see the share values of either what for? The directors and the CMD, their families must have done something good in this, during their birth in this world or in the past, maybe father or grandfather, and we are enjoying the, good thing, happiness here. Great organizational culture, it is said, likely to experience revenue growth of 15% or more. Cultural change, very easy. Initially, it will be difficult. It's not so easy, but it is easy. System. We are supposed to work as per system. What system? Quality management system, safety management system, environment management system. But what we do and we get certificate. Now, what is the recent trend? There is a lot of competition among certification body. They reduce the mandates. They reduce the professional fee because of the business, and their job is to give certificate, continue with some action request or some gaps. You take care of that. And when you start reading this SOP and manual, when the auditor comes after 1 year. If we see, I used to go as an auditor, I used to say 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, document, there is no change. No change. 0101 6 years back. Well, it means system is not working. Because dynamic, revision status of any company, revision status of your manual clearly indicates what is the percentage level of real implementation of. Otherwise, I feel ISO 9000 standards in the world is one of the best standards as far as management systems. We, the people, we lag behind in for implementation. If there is some documents are there, if somebody is there, management not in favor of anybody, he'll put somebody else to see and so documents are not correct. So you see the implementation part. Okay. 30% HR leaders believe that organization have the culture they need to drive future business. They say, no, 30% we have that, 30% HR leader, 30%, remember, not 80, 90%. But getting there is no easy task. Getting there is no easy task. But I say it is a easy task. I differ there. Somebody say it is not easy task. I say it is a task. We need to dare to design and talk to the CEO or entrepreneur. Sir, this is the way. Whenever after, when I go for consulting, sometimes the work is not being done after month. I started, what for you there? So they say, I say, don't think that I am coming for consulting. I am coming. I also need money. I am a senior citizen. I also need money. FD's percentage are coming down. I need money to maintain my whatever, status was there. But don't think, if you don't say you are not doing, I'm not going to continue. And this helps. And who helps? The plant head helps. The departmental heads happens. And then later, okay, very good. Or like 85% organization fail in transforming their cultures. We need to take care of the culture. We all can help culture and it is possible. It's not an easy task. This is simple, same people-oriented, stable, innovation, organizational culture profile, because we are losing time. Chandekar sir, you are here?
Yes, sir.
It is exactly 1 hour I have taken. Can I take another 10-15 minutes?
Yes, please. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, because permission is required. Like fixed mindset. Now, this is very important. Why it happens, we need to focus there, fixed mindset and growth mindset. Ability cannot change. In many states in the India, I not like to mention, they say, no, it's not possible. It's not possible. Are, try, na. Listen, think whether possible. Next day you say, tell me after 24 hours, after 30 hours. No, it's not possible. Are, you have not actually understood what I'm going to tell. But growth mindset, yes, I think it is possible. And this type of people make it happen and make it possible. This is, I think, if you can look at, this is a small, the mindset change is there. So this is a video.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You see the coach, condition of the coach. Okay, they have not understood. So what they will do? Okay, now this is another thing. What I say teamwork. So now, why I said you have to be very stringent and continuously people develop. We need a, footballer like, Maradona, Messi, and whoever is there. Okay, there. They have a typical technique to score a goal. Everybody cannot score. But another thing is teamwork. One is teamwork. Another is general work. And another is somebody, some few people, handful of people in any organization must know how to make a goal. Just see here. This is one of the FIFA word.
Nora brings it down. There's room for Moreno forward. Spria making a big run. Moreno looking for it. Marcinkowski gets it. Oh, he spilled it. A bicycle from Spria.
You see the slow motion here?
The creativeness of this
Slow motion.
Spria to understand his whereabouts. The level
See the slow motion. Just see. Just see. How many persons will be able to do that? Very few. Very few. So we have to have this type of people in the organization who can really work and make it work. This is another is a teamwork. There are two things I said. Culture is there and peace, and what we are working for peace and ultimately the success factor. What is required is the teamwork and the strategy. Culture and what? You see the strategy here. This is a ladies football team.
Let's teed it up. Oh, and it was touched to Alan White. Beautifully worked. Fantastically finished. And Alan White in her first
Nobody could have even collectively understood. Yes, they have this strategy.
There's nothing better than a set piece like that working and coming off, and that's why the girls are so pleased. That's why they ran over to the bench, because they've obviously practiced that.
Ultimately, what is you see this picture in the morning also I showed that lot of people say are good rains, lot of black umbrella, but 1 or 2% out of I think 90 said a red umbrella. Red umbrella is the one who has this technique, who has that behavioral attitude. So among 100 of people, thousands of people will get attracted to there, and they get success wherever they go. For this, what is required is N plus 1. What is N? What is N? N is the whatever best you can do based on your ability. That's N. Plus, if you want to go up, 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 and getting peace and while you go to bed, and at the time satisfaction and spiritual satisfaction, then you need to put plus 1, 1 extra, then whatever best. And all the people on the top, whatever you see, either it's a game, an organization, a CEO, they have this type of thing. This is now Training has to be done in India. When we studied in school, normal fan, now people are going for sending their children in AC. What they will do in the factory? Okay. Even say child, see the in Asia Cup, the majority of, maximum gold medals are won by Japan. So what is the practice of Japan? This is a child, she was sleeping. She was forced to get up and start playing then maybe badminton. Just see. She's weeping.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Can you stop anybody to get, if not gold, the silver award in Asian and world level? Nobody will not. See the mother taking effort. She has other job also to do, household things. The day she took some time to make her baby an expert table tennis player. In the organization also we have to do that. Ultimately it's a develop, inspire, help. Our one personal mission should be to develop few people who are working around us and especially the below. Because we have the authority, you should do like this. We can't say, "Hey, useless fellow. Hey, in Hindi wo to karte nahi." Oh, I say, how do you say, sir? How do you say? It is your responsibility as head of function, head of department, plant head to develop him, inspire him, motivational, and then help him whatever he needs to do that. And from, the Chandekar, whatever he is doing, this is trying to whether, general that awareness, then motivational environments comes, around our society. Thinking and wishing good for one and all. That's again a problem. We should think good, wish good, because ultimately after few years, these are going back to us. I have already said, but I'm repeating here, Newton's third law of motion. To every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The culture and strategy, leadership by example. Now, recently, I think mentioned about JSW Kapoli unit. I say in my second book, that is I am very, very happy and I'm encouraged and I feel motivated to get along with them and work as a consultant with the JSW Kapoli unit. I don't know about other units, but the leadership, what Mr. Rahul Mahakal is, exhibiting there, it is demonstration of leadership by example, what I have personally observed. And since I have, I have worked in many posts, many areas, varieties of, nature of businesses, it is, I think, God-gifted thing. I know the people I see and immediately get who is good, who is bad, and who needs further development. Mr. Rahul Mahakal, and he has developed a very, very good team. All plant heads, subordinates, the coordinator, everybody is flying, another is their HR head. Talks less. I don't know whether he talks or not, but action is actions. It is said, na? Action is better than the what is there? Louder noise. So action speaks, but it takes time. So again, I don't know if you come across and make some time meet and visit Jindal Steel Works Limited, Khopoli, near Alibag. You have to go from Panvel. You can meet them and see the leadership by example. That's why his photograph, it was his permission, I've taken and published in my that as a leader by example what we can see daily. So this was all about that. And Ratan Tata I have told, Ajim Premji I have told, Infosys Narayan Murthy have told. There are many other leaders are there. Our old, say, spiritual leader Swami Vivekananda, we said, who has really, people have started understanding, rather knowing what India is. Otherwise, they say, where from he has come. He was not able to give time. He was not, they are not ready to give him time. And then the entire world got shaken up by his word. The essentials of profitability is there. I have only 5 minutes. Innovation, adaptive, you know that. But establish repeatedly and establish sticky a base for continuing important. Important is don't postpone your happiness. Positive thinking and visualization, making communications clean, and this is another gray area. Communications clean and beautiful. Increase your inner beauty. It's not the outside beauty. You wear a blazer and you say, what is there inside? Like, okay, like when I met Mr. Chandekar, Danish Chandekar, you see the inner you, when you talk to him, you get to know the inner beauty, what he has. And we had a lot of discussion one, and I think there are a lot of articles which are going to get published regarding workforce, how to improve our workforce there. Now, say, I think you will be happy to see both this, popular hero and heroine.
जब इतना कुछ अचीव किया है तो क्या खुश हो? अगर आज भी किसी चीज की कमी महसूस होती है तो वो क्या है? उन चीजों के लिए वक्त निकालो जिनसे तुम्हें सचमुच खुशी मिलती है. Like cooking.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. I mean, 40 के बाद I'll retire and
Dude, तुम्हें कैसे पता है कि तुम 40 तक जिंदा रहोगे? Seize the day, my friend. पहले इस दिन को पूरी तरह जियो, फिर 40 के बारे में सोचना.
Very important message. Let us not wait for when I become or get a promotion, then we'll enjoy. So unwind, another is there. Unwind, you work hard 12 hours, going, coming, especially in Mumbai area, anywhere we're there in Delhi. Unwind and relax. Now, how do you relax? It depends on you. You go for a party along with your family. You go for a picnic. You, play if you like football, cricket, badminton, you play. That is also must. You must get relaxed. You see the good movies. And here I would like to request, like what I have done, 24, 8 hours, 12 hours, don't see any, channels. In the morning, one of my friend, he uses, WhatsApp. Everybody is having you and me. One day, sir, good morning, sir, and see the photo. I think he has said, very close associate. I saw 2 persons were hanging in a tree. He said, then I immediately called him. Who are they? Well, sir, lover or well, that I have understood. What has happened? They have made suicide, sir. So then I fired him. This is the message you are giving me through WhatsApp. So you have spoiled my morning there. No, sir, I thought, no. What you are thinking of? You said so thing. Don't say lock of, quotation or I'll say good morning. Okay, fine. I remember you. Fine. Don't do that. And some people like good songs, either ghazal, filmi, or many classical, or some music also. Like I am giving you an example. One of the best violin I have listened. You also enjoy for half a minute.
You are not able to hear.
You see the faces here, 2 faces here. You see a child here, baby, and bricks, and see her face here. She is satisfied. You see the couple, how beautiful, smiles are there. So the question is, when somebody is who wants change, everybody raises hand. But question is, who wants to change? Nobody raises a hand. So we have to ask ourselves, who am I as a child, and we are soul inside. We have to, that I have already discussed. We have to give the best. When we are born, we have born to give our best to my family, best to my society, best to the organization I am associated with, and best to the country. and then live. Spirituality is not a separate path. Teaches how to walk royally, okay, on walk royally on our path. The purpose of spiritual effort is to learn how to live and love everyone, everything, and every time. What sometimes you say nobody supports you, like it is said, let us not get disappointed. What I also observed, nobody comes if a good job is to be done. What Chanakya rightly said, I'm thankful to those who left me because of they taught me I can do it alone. If nobody supports, it means they have the confidence that you can do it, and you do it, it is possible. So trust yourself, have faith on the supreme power. This is Raj Yoga meditation. Meditation you know. Yoga is the personally for physical thing. Raj Yoga is your connection with the supreme power. For this, if you are interested, you can get connected with any Brahma Kumari center. So wherever you are staying, you'll find the change here. And this is the two books, what Mr. Chandekar was saying, Unfolding Success and the Embrace Bulletin, you can buy and purchase. Good thing. And the third thing, I am very happy and feel honored to announce that the third book, The Essence Within, the Decoding the Purpose of Life, Mahavir International is sponsoring that. And they have declared that 4th July 2024, the 50th Foundation Day of Mahavir International, they are going to launch it. And for in-house workshop, you just look at, may please contact Chandekar Business Media Private Limited or be at this level, or you contact him mobile for one. It is the last thing.
एक दिया दुआ का हम जलाए, रोशनी से दिल का अंधियारा मिटाए। ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति। एक दिया दुआ का हम जलाए, रोशनी से दिल का अंधियारा मिटाए। हर दिशा हर द्वार पर हो वो दिवाले, हर दिशा हर द्वार पर हो वो दिवाले। प्यार का हमें सिलसिला चलाए, प्यार का सिलसिला हम चलाए। एक दिया दुआ का हम जलाएंगे, रोशनी से दिल का अंधियारा मिटाएंगे।
Okay, thank you very much. I don't know how many persons are attending today. This was my last slide, and I think I tried my best to give you within 1 hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes today. And thank you very much. Thanks, Dinesh ji, to you.
Yeah, thank you. Can you switch off the slides, sir?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. It was a very enlightening and insightful speech and address by you. And I think we all enjoyed it. And it was something different from a regular technical talk or a technical debate or a business debate. And definitely, this was the best way to end this series of webinars, which we conducted as a part of 12th Asian Metallurgy and Steel and Metal Expo. And I would thank Mr. Vardhan for thank him for sparing his time, his valuable time. I'm sure your books will be equally interesting as your speech, and I wish you all the best in your career. And of course, we are looking forward to your new launch of your new book. And let us stay connected. We are planning some series of workshops also for metallurgical industry. So let us do it jointly, and let's see how we can add value to the minds and the corporations. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
This brings us to the end of the webinars, as I mentioned, and thank you all of you for participating, for attending these webinars, all technical webinars, as well as this last one for something different, motivational address by Mr. Sapan Vardhan. And of course, the exhibition will continue, and we have decided that the exhibition would continue for next 1 week ahead of this. And that is how we can we can have a maximum visitors from all corners of the world. And please, I would request all the participants and attendees to please visit the exhibition as well. So it is very interesting, and you will get a near real experience for this digital exhibition. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.